Alright, the orcs are making it into the castle. They haven't killed any Jedi yet. Doing nothing. Oh, they killed the Jedi! The zombies have killed the 2 Jedi. Hello there, this is Shungiricon 4, and welcome back to Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Today I have a suggested battle. I don't know exactly what I'm going to call it, but it's a 3-way battle between some humans, some orcs, and some zombies. So, right here in the castle, we have 300 Spartans, 212 Laser Knights, 200 Redcoats, and 10 Catapults. The Spartans are set to attack, but they should not be able to get through because the Laser Knights will be blocking them by holding positions. The Catapults, 10 of them right here, are going to be supporting them on the left flank, while the Redcoats, 200 of them, are going to be supporting the Laser Knights on the right flank. And if somehow the orcs right here, 10,000 orcs, manage to break through the Laser Knights, the Spartans will be ready to fill in any gaps. And back over here, we have 5,000 zombies coming in from the rear of the castle on a different team from the orcs, so if they meet, they will fight. Okay, enough of me talking, let's get started. Okay, they're all loaded up, and before I get started, I just want to say thank you to Tim Cirulis for suggesting this battle. It's really cool. And this is, I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, the second 3-way battle that has ever been on this channel. I believe that's correct. The first one would have happened during the Clone Commandos video. The Clone Commandos weren't actually part of that battle. They came in later in the video. But, yeah, I think this is the second 3-way battle. We're getting a little bit of lag. I mean, over 15,000 units, what do you expect? But, it's not actually too bad. It's about like most of my other videos as far as FPS goes. Alright, let's click K and get started. Alright, so the orcs are up front, right in front of the castle, and the zombies are way back somewhere. Okay, looks like some redcoats are getting some shots off into the orcs, opening up. I don't think the catapults are quite within range. Spartans are going to try to get through. I don't know that they'll be able to. I kind of hope not. Yeah, getting a little bit of lag, not too bad. Whoa, that's kind of bright. There we go, much better. Back here, let me take control of the camera. Go to cinematic mode. That way I can hide the GUI. Well, not GUI, but the HUD. That's what it's called. Alright. How fast are the zombies making their way over? Pretty slowly. Alright. I mean, what do you expect? They're just walking. So, it's okay. Alright, the Spartans are not quite able to get through. They're pushing their way pretty well in. I don't think that they're going to be able to get through the Laser Knights. The orcs, I mean, they might be able to, but I kind of doubt it. There are 10,000 of them, though, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Redcoats are doing pretty well, firing quite a bit. They have a pretty low rate of fire compared to, say, American World War II guys, or I believe even the Tornado Troopers. But they do a decent amount of damage, I believe. Alright, the orcs are making it into the castle. Let's see what happens. I think they're gonna get slaughtered. Oh, come on, I want to see it. I want to see it. Right as they're about to fight. Yeah, it's not looking good for the orcs. Of course, they have a lot of guys, so they might be able to just wear them down over time. The zombies should add an interesting dynamic with a 3-way battle, because the orcs and zombies will fight if they meet. Because the zombies are probably pretty far off. I don't know where they are. Ah, that's a good shot. Let's hold it there for a minute. Yeah, let's see what's going on. But I don't know that any orcs have killed any Jedi yet. The Jedi are inching forward slowly, so there's 2 of them. That's good for the orcs, so they might be able to get a surround on them. I don't know if that gives any bonuses, but it'll allow them to get just more damage off. Okay, Redcoats are, I think most of them are firing. Some of the catapults look like they're firing too. That's good. Oh, here come the zombies. The auto camera decided to show them, so they must be getting pretty close to this battle. I don't know. pretty good chance. We're down to about 3 FPS right now. I don't know why it dropped from like 8 and 5 to 3, but it has. Now it's down. It's fluctuating a bit. Probably because of all the units just on the screen. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know that the Spartans are going to see any combat. They haven't killed any Jedi yet. I probably should have put the Spartans first. I have not tested this battle before. I don't know what happened. Some of the battles that I create, I will run it a couple times. Maybe mess around with the positioning a little bit. Or even some numbers when I'm creating the battle. These are the numbers that were suggested to me by Tim Cirulis, so I'm just doing them. But if I'm creating a battle, I will play around with the numbers just a bit and see if I can make it kind of interesting. Looks like they've killed the Jedi. And that guy's getting surrounded, so he probably won't last too much longer. I find it interesting how he's moved forward a little bit. Probably because of the animation moving him just slightly forward every time he attacks. Redcoats are going pretty well. Glad to see them being used a little bit. Very interesting unit composition for Team 1. I like it. Jedi and Redcoats and Spartans all fighting together. I think the catapults are firing a little. Are they doing anything though? I may have put them a bit far back. Alright, where are you firing, guys? I'll move them around a little bit. What if I move you? Okay, it's kind of laggy, so it's not very responsive. Alright, I'll move you there. Will you fire now? Why you not fire? Here. Someone's firing. I force you to fire. Oh, there we go. Something's going on. Oh wow, that's laggy. Yeah, they can hit. All right, where are the zombies? Are they getting close enough to fight the orcs? Possibly. Pretty close. Pretty close. They're gonna have to cross the bridge first. They should make for a interesting surprise for the orcs. I don't know why it says that only about 200 orcs have been killed by the humans, because they've lost more than that, like 250 almost, unless they didn't all spawn. That might be it. They didn't all spawn. I didn't look at the numbers too closely when I first loaded the battle up. Some of the Spartans are fighting. Interesting. Oh, here come the zombies. Here they come. Slowly. The orcs aren't coming up en masse, which is probably pretty dumb for them. Wow, that's a lot of redcoats firing all at once. My ears. Orcs are streaming in single file. Very smart strategy. Definitely not. Come on, guys. Maybe it makes them harder to hit. I don't know. Yeah, some of the Spartans are getting into combat. These are not my heavy Spartans, which are basically just super powerful regular Spartans, which are powerful enough just in vanilla. However, they're pretty powerful. Some of them are dying. 300 of my heavy Spartans killed 25,000 unedited Persians. Very first video I ever uploaded, actually, on my channel, UEBS. Please don't go watch it. It's not very good. As far as quality goes and everything. But they've been with, the Spartans have been with me from the beginning. I want to create another battle with some Persians involved. That'd be pretty fun. Because they're only ever useful in the Battle of Thermopylae as far as I've seen. Really. I want to use them for something else. What do you think I should use Persians for in another battle? Let me know in the comments. Persians in a battle. Not Thermopylae because I already have that one. But something else. It doesn't even have to be historical. We could do... I don't know. Maybe some redcoats versus them, or cavalry, or maybe just some medieval soldiers. Oh, that's a great shot. There we go. Alright. Why does it keep showing these zombies? How close are they to actually combat? Okay. They're coming to the bridge. Let's get a group of orcs. Alright, so if we grab that group of orcs, I'm playing on the screen right now, but you can't see me, and we move them down this way. Yes, they will get into combat. Okay. Now let's see if I can... Alright. Yeah. Alright, everyone out of my way. Get going. Move it. Out of my way. Like how we have a head strapped to our side for some reason. On me. Yep. Let's go this way. Flag jogging. In fact, some of the orcs are running up this way anyway. They're a little confused. Is everyone following? So I'm not even holding down forward anymore. There we go. They are coming, aren't they? Looks like it. They say they're coming. Though I have my doubts. I know, we could do Persians versus zombies. Because zombies are fun to fight against anything. No zombies have been killed yet. Because they're just so far off. Maybe I started them off a little too far. I don't know. It was said that they should be started far off. I think I may have done it a bit much, though. Alright, where are my units? Where are they? Seriously, I don't see them. Are they down there? Like, just at the foot of the hill, or what? Or are they way back? Where are they? I'm not holding down forward anymore. Come on, work. There they are, being dumb. I'm not holding down forward, and he's running. Alright, well, they should keep moving. I don't know. The zombies will get them eventually. Alright, redcoats are still firing. Ah, here comes the zombies. He's gonna come in and mop up whoever's left, probably. Actually, there's only 5,000 of them. Not really that strong. So even if the humans can fight off these orcs, they'll probably still be able to also fight off the zombies. However, the orcs are probably gonna die either way. They'll be caught between two armies. The humans are fighting their way out of the castle. That's great. That's great. I like that. I hope this is what you meant when you suggested the video. No, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do what you said. Let's see. I want to see the zombies fighting orcs somewhere. Anywhere? Okay, yeah, there's the redcoats again, but that's not what I'm trying to see. Alright, well, there's zombies. Where are they? They're running away from the zombies, okay. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, maybe a few too many laser knights? I don't know. Maybe that's not what you meant, and you meant them to be, like, in the back. Ugh. Nice close-up of a zombie. Yeah, they're fighting their way out, but now they're gonna start getting, hit from the sides, too, so they're not just going to be fighting on one front. They'll get surrounded and just fought back into the, castle. And man, that is loud, redcoats. I know it's supposed to be loud. Where are the zombies? They're supposed to be, like, crossing the bridge now. Wow, that's lively. Whew. Well, here they come. What happened to the group of orcs that I sent to go there? They're just now arriving. Slow motion. Yeah. I think this might speed them up a little. Yeah, slowing it down speeds it up. Fewer calculations per second? I don't know. Yep, they're about to fight. zombies and orcs are fighting. And it looks like the orcs are winning. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get back up. I just wanted to see what happened there. That group should eventually just get overrun by zombies, and the zombies will continue on and maybe meet the orcs' main force. And then I don't know what's going to happen. The zombies might just fight the orcs all the way to the orc main body of soldiers, or they might actually just go to the castle and start fighting humans and get killed by laser knights. I don't know. So far, it only looks like they killed, judging by the lightsabers on the ground, like 2 or 3 Jedi? I think 2. Yeah, a blue lightsaber and a green lightsaber. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some laser knights and go get them. We're gonna go fight. All right. I will lead the Jedi to victory. I may have grabbed some other guys by accident, so oh well. I'm not still holding the. Oh, I'm not still holding the move button and it's moving. I don't like that. Yeah, I've completely let go of the keyboard. Back. Attack. And now just let go of him and let him get back to work. I don't know. Up, they're crossing the bridge. A lot of them are. They're not going quite so single file as the orcs are, so they might not be so dumb. Oh, they're getting to. Looks like the zombies are starting to get some momentum. Of course, now we have to wait. But since the zombies are able to spawn a fresh guy for every enemy they kill, that will let them gain momentum and just eventually wipe out enemies if they're not all killed. And if for every zombie they kill one enemy before they die, that gives them another half of their own force. So that would be 2,500 extra zombies that would spawn. And then if half of them get respawned from killing other guys, well, that'd be a pretty big number. I'm not doing that math right now. I don't play video games to do math. Jedi are still running out in single file. Of course, they're pretty strong, so they're laser knights technically, but they're pretty strong and are able to do that safely, or more safely than the orcs or the zombies, who are fairly weak. But the orcs are actually fairly good fighters, just one-on-one. Zombies, no, they're pretty terrible as far as combat guys go. Of course, they're like all old and decrepit and rotting away from the inside, possibly, unless it's a diseased zombie, in which case its brain is completely, I don't know how zombies work. But they're not very good fighters, they're weak. That's how they're designed to be. Which doesn't really make sense too much, especially for some versions of zombies. Like if it's a diseased sort of zombie, they should be as strong as the person that, well, as the person that is the zombie, or became a zombie. Now, if they are truly undead, then yeah, they would be a little weaker probably. Of course, we're not talking about realism here. It's just what's fun. Not all of the red coats seem to be firing. We could move some around, but I'm too lazy. Yeah, the laser knights are fighting their way out along with the Spartans. If the Spartans would just get out of the way and let the Jedi fight the orcs, they'd do much better, I'm sure. I believe that the humans are gonna win. That's my thought. But look, they're cutting their way through the orcs. And they're going to probably... What is that orc doing there, just sort of levitating? Because they'll just cut their way through, and the laser knights are super powerful. And I didn't grab all of them, I don't believe. So even if this group that is outside fighting ends up dead, which... Oh, that Spartan's gone. He's dead. He'll probably do some damage before he dies, though. then the zombies will just come up, and the redcoats will be able to thin them out a bit before they even get to the castle, probably. Then again, the zombies will probably approach from the other side, so I don't know about that. Some orcs are falling. Whoa! Some other guys are too. Hey, can I? Hey, Jedi. I'm going to throw him off a cliff. There we go. I'm just gonna let him sort of fight. So he should be able to kill a bunch of them in one hit. If he's smart. Well, he should have been able to do that. I don't know. UEBS. It's not. Oh, another Jedi just jumped. Either he's really brave or really dumb. Another one just got thrown off along with the orc. I think this is going to be a longer video. That's okay though. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. And some of my longer videos have actually been more popular. Like my Skeletons versus Knights got quite a few views. And it was like 45 minutes long. So if that's what you want to see, sure, I can do that. That's a nice close-up of some orcs. The Jedi are getting surrounded because they're jumping into the giant horde of orcs at the bottom of the cliff. I hope you meant castle defense when you were saying that. The Jedi we controlled is still there, waving his glow stick of death. Death stick. That's what I can call him. Is this over by the side of the castle? Looks like some of the humans are coming in to attack the orcs from behind. Interesting. Yeah, there's still a whole bunch of laser knights right there. The humans are definitely going to win if things continue like this. Just because of the laser knights. The only thing that could beat them is Chuck Norris. Or Chunk Norris as he is in this game. Looks like the zombies are going to win that. Of course, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jedi right there, along with a few Spartans. Hard to count them because they're moving around, and their capes are the same color as the blood that their enemies are spilling from getting stabbed in the back by a lightsaber. And wow, that's a lot of Jedi right there, cutting their way through the horde right there. And more are joining them. They're just throwing themselves off the cliff in order to gain glory for themselves. That's dumb, but whatever. And there's still more fighting their way down the old-fashioned way, just sword to sword, slashing up the orcs. Yeah. Spartans are trying to get the same idea, but they're not as strong as Jedi, and they don't realize that until they're surrounded by 20 orcs in a pool of their own blood, reflecting on their actions. The zombies have broken through the orcs. They are now fighting the laser knights. Very good, very good. Jedi are fighting their way through the giant sea of orcs. Will they survive? I don't know. Quite probably, yes. Zombies are now fighting the laser knights. I don't know what will happen here. They have superior numbers by a lot. However, they might not be able to land too many hits just because they'll die too fast. I don't know what will happen. I was kind of hoping as the battle went along, the FPS would improve, but it's not really. I mean, it is. It's jumping up to 4 from time to time, but it's also dropping to 2 and all the way down to 0 from time to time. Yeah, and shots like that, which is about the standard for my UEBS videos. I mean, I am recording, so that definitely hurts the FPS. If I were just running this myself, it would probably be a little higher. So I'm not sure. More Spartans are jumping off the cliff. They're like, we're stuck in back here. We're gonna go down there and actually get some glory. They look confused right there. The Spartans are being overrun, it looks like. This is reminding me a lot of the Battle of Thermopylae, or is it Thermopylae? I don't know. This small group is leaving a sea of dead people behind. Some of the orcs are coming up that way, though. Some Jedi have died. Not all of them are surviving, but they are able to kill so many before they die. Let's actually look at the number. They've killed 3,000 and lost only... Yeah. Yeah. I forget how many there were at the start. I want to say like 600 maybe? 500? 600? I don't know. They've lost like 150 at most. So yeah, I'd say the humans are doing pretty well. Thanks to the Jedi Knights. Laser Knights. Whatever you want to call them. I call them Jedi just because it's obvious what they were going off of, unless there's some other sci-fi show with like laser swords and cloaked people that are super strong. Which they're not wearing shoes, so I don't really get that. But, and of course copyright, so there's... That's probably the biggest reason. Sort of like Chunk Wars. If the Orcs were smart, they'd start surrounding the humans right there. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Well, not that creepy. They carved their way out, almost. I mean, it looks like 2 Jedi have died down there. 2 or 3. And a few Spartans. Actually, a lot of Spartans. But now the Jedi are being surrounded. But wow. Wow. Okay, the Spartans and the Jedi have almost fought their way down to the bottom of the hill. On that side. On this side, however, the Orcs are still streaming up over the corpses of dead Jedi. They're fighting with some Jedi up here, and a few Spartans. Okay, how are the zombies doing? Any dead Jedi? Whoa, all the bodies turn black. Okay. Doesn't look like they've killed any Jedi. Most of the Spartans over here have died. A couple, 1, 2, 3 are left, it looks like. Spartans have a pretty good block chance. I'm not entirely sure how that works, the blocking mechanics. If you know, let me know in the comments. But I think they block pretty well. I think that just negates damage, which is why my heavy Spartans are so good, because I give them a really high block chance. So a lot of the time, with melee attacks, they just don't even take damage at all. However, face them against like a bunch of archers supporting some melee guys, and they can get shredded up just by arrows, things like that, because they can't block them for whatever reason. I don't know why not. Guess it's just not how it was designed, which I guess makes sense. Sort of. I don't know. Of course, it's probably counting as projectiles, arrows, and lasers. So lasers probably would just go right through the shield and destroy it. Jedi are jumping off the bridge. It's Mace Windu. He's down there. He's gonna go in all by himself. In slow motion. Let's go back to auto camera and do it. Okay, zombies walking, that's boring. Orcs sitting, that's even more boring. Ah, there we go, much better. Jedi fighting zombies. In slow motion, sort of. Choppiness, basically. But they're doing pretty well, So the Spartans are almost thinned out completely. And the Jedi... Okay, let's go back to that. Some of the Jedi have definitely died, and they're just getting overrun. I think it might be time to send in another group. Yes, I believe so. Let's... Come on, camera. Alright, attack. Let's go get him. Alright. Maybe now they'll start, like, fighting or something? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it doesn't look like they are. Come on, guys. Come on. Open up my menu. Rally. Now, attack. Go. Yeah, go get him. Come on. So I told them to attack target. It looks like they're going now. Okay, good. Alright, he's getting completely surrounded. Yeah, I don't think it takes 2 zombies to kill a Jedi. I think it takes about 50. Those orcs have not quite thinned out that Jedi. Alright, these zombies are having real trouble crossing this bridge. Definitely. Some orcs are running over their dead friends, which is pretty disgusting. But they are orcs, so what do you expect? Fire! That catapult might actually do some damage. No, I have an idea. I have an idea. I know I don't have these very often, but when I do, I try to take advantage. Alright, so let's have a look. What can we see? Come on. Alright, stop. Okay. So can we see the orcs from here? 1 or 2 of them. No, don't keep moving. Oh, he's so dumb. Alright, I grabbed a few. No, you stupid. Goodness. Attack. Alright, maybe now they'll start firing a little more. I told them to attack, basically. Man, it's so laggy that they won't stop moving once I tell them to go forward. I've never had that problem before, even with lots of lag. Like, if you remember the Mongolian battle with, like, what was it, 25,000 horsemen? I was pretty laggy. But I didn't really have too much trouble controlling the guys. Not in this way, anyway. I mean, it was slow, but other than that, like, it responded to my commands, if a little slowly. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, army. Attack. Attack. Fire. Alright, that should work. Maybe. We'll see. We might just end up dying, but hey, if that happens, it happens. The Jedi are getting kind of surrounded, so they may not last much longer. Oh, I have an idea. Lizardmen versus Persians. Yeah, Persians, like some regular medieval guys, like cavalry and archers. That sounds good. Who wants to see that? Persians versus lizardmen. Because right now, the lizardmen video is the most popular video on my channel. Which is fine. I can go with that. If you want to see more lizardmen videos, just let me know. Because I think they're a pretty cool unit. The Jedi have jumped off a cliff a little bit and are fighting zombies back to back. Well, now they're not anymore. He's just flinging them. I don't know, maybe orcs have like some sort of resistance to knockback that the zombies don't have. Did they just kill a Jedi? They may have. Alright, the melee guys are fighting their way out. Good for them. Are the catapults doing anything? I'm wondering. I want to see them. Show me the catapult. Yeah, they're trying to get out, and then they'll support the melee guys. Okay, well, we'll see what happens with that. They may die. It's not like they were doing much anyway, so it's not like it would really matter. I don't guess. Maybe it would. I don't know. It might. It might matter. Like there's some smaller skirmishes happening around the castle. They're trying to fight their way out. Oh, here come the zombies again. Still coming. How many zombies are left, out of curiosity? Almost close. 3 3/4 of 1,000. 3.75%. No, that's not right at all, but whatever. Let's see. There aren't many humans left, but there weren't many to start with, so they're actually not doing very badly at all. Orcs, they've lost almost half their force. They're doing very poorly, which I'm actually surprised about, except they're fighting Jedi, so in that way I'm not really surprised. I hear that Brilliant Studio Games is going to update UEBS and add 2 new maps. I'm kind of excited to see that. I hope that one of them is like an indoor map, like inside of a giant mansion or something. That, I think, would be really fun. Like, yeah, that'd be cool. Might be on the smaller side a bit, but that'd be okay. Cause all these other maps, they're outdoors, and while there are castles, they're open air and whatnot, and there are buildings, but you can't go inside them. But I want like a big mansion that you can play around with, like the different rooms. So that's gonna be a cool update. I hope they add something like that, even if not in this update at some point. I don't know that they're gonna be adding in more units in this next update, because they just added the Redcoat unit, and there are mods, so they may not need to update it quite so frequently as far as with units. I don't know how fast they've been doing it in the past, because I haven't had this game for a really long time. I may have had it for like a few months before I started recording this sort of stuff and just uploading to YouTube in general, because UEBS was my first video to publish. Zombies just can't seem to get too many hits off on the Jedi. Orcs, they're doing better. I mean, considering how many Jedi are right there, but not overly well. Zombies are it's just sad. I think the humans are going to come out on top if nothing else from this kill count, if they're not the last group standing. I think they will be. Alright, let's take these redcoats next. Because these guys in back can't really do much right now. The guys in front can't do too much either. But the guys in back have no chance of doing anything. They might really move them around. Keep going. Not doing anything. Are they going? I'm telling them to move, but they're not. And my guy is moving so slowly. Everyone's in his way. Some of them are jumping. So attack. His legs aren't moving. On me. Alright, let's see if we can maneuver our way outside the castle. Through all the dead bodies. I mean, you couldn't walk through here. You'd just be stepping on something sharp every step you took. I mean, wow. How are you supposed to do that? Attack. I don't think they're able to do very well. Come on, get some orcs in sight. Get some orcs in sight. Attack that group. Alright, it said they listened, so I don't know. Oh, I put him in like the perfect spot. I like that. That's a good spot for him. Alright, the Jedi are still jumping and still dying. they're gonna take down some orcs before they go down, I believe. Here come the zombies, still. Have they killed the Jedi? Nope. They have not. And it looks like there might be more Jedi. I don't know. Can't tell. That's a Jedi right there. Taking down those orcs. Because orcs can't beat Jedi. I'm actually surprised the Jedi aren't killing them faster. Of course, orcs are pretty strong. I mean, just as far as a guy goes, like, the average orc is very strong as compared to, say, a human, just 1-to-1. Of course, there may not be as smart, but when you're just hacking away at each other, does it really matter? I thought Jedi have fallen down there, but they're fighting pretty well. Yeah. What the Jedi need to try to do is meet up with the guys down at the bottom and then just work their way down from there. They keep getting surrounded though, which can't be good for them. Yeah, like that guy, see? He's just getting overrun. Quite literally. Orcs are jumping onto him. Whoa. Here he goes. Orcs are falling down left and right. Well, the catapults are now firing into the giant mass of orcs, which should really help the humans out. Because they'll just, like, slaughter several orcs at a time with those boulders. Just crush them. In theory. That's how it's supposed to work. Wow, we're over 40 minutes. This is definitely going to be a longer battle. I may cut some stuff out later. I doubt it. The full experience is better. I think. Besides, you can skip around a little bit. The Jedi are making headway through the zombies. Oh, they have met up, sort of, and now they're just going to start cutting them up through that crescent, which is, yeah, that should work. Orcs are getting knocked down by the brutes, and the boulders are just squishing them. And Jedi are trying to meet up with more Jedi down at the bottom in another spot because they keep jumping down. Where are my redcoats? Looks like there are some up there now. Good. Good. That's what I want to see. Zombies are just... they're sad. It's kind of sad. The zombies are trying so hard, but they just can't do it. Oh, they killed a Jedi. It looks like they killed one. But it's just not worth it. 15,000 like 500 zombies for killing one Jedi. That's just not good. Good trades. You know, trades. They probably won't even make it through to the Orc army. That's if the Orc army is still alive by the time the zombies kill those, like, 2 or 3 Jedi that are back there. Some of them are still trying to come in and help the group, but pretty much worthless. Zombies are not good units. Unless they're in large groups. And 5,000 of them is a pretty large group. But come on, they're Jedi. What do you expect? They're just gonna hack them to pieces, so it's not like it's to be unexpected. Wow, that's a lot of carnage. That looks cool. That's a cool shot. Jedi are cutting through the orcs. Catapult supporting them with giant boulders, squishing orcs dozens at a time. Redcoats peppering the orcs with lead. Spartans are running around doing nothing. Oh, they killed the Jedi. The zombies have killed the 2 Jedi. See their lightsabers down there under their feet. Wow. Alright. Some Jedi are still jumping down. But now they're supported by defenders running. That's what that sound is. You can hear that. Sorry. Outlaws running. Alright. The Jedi are still fighting the orcs down at the bottom. Cutting through them. Spartans are trying. Yeah, he just got run over. Orcs are trying to cut through, and maybe even do a little bit of surrounding, but the Jedi are just too powerful. And now they've got range to support, so I don't think that they're going to make it. But when the zombies show up, I don't know what will happen. They'll probably end up just attacking the humans from behind, or trying to... They might be able to kill some of the ranged units. That might be interesting. If they can get to the catapults and maybe destroy them. Catapults do a lot of damage, but they can't take much. I think the redcoats are sort of a similar thing. Well, the catapults are all on this end, which I think is the opposite side of the zombies, because they'll be pushing from the left human flank. And this is the right flank of the side. Let's look at the battle from a bird's eye view. Yes. So right there is where most of the ranged guys are. That's where the redcoats and the catapults are thickest. Now the zombies are approaching from this direction. They'll probably come in over on the left flank. Now they still might be able to get to the right flank. Or are they? Yeah, here are the first ones. So they're coming up this way. Now if I understand them correctly, they'll come over this direction. So if they come here, what's stopping them? A few redcoats, it looks like. That's not good for those redcoats. But they'll probably stop to fire at some of the zombies. And kill a bunch of them. And then there's a lot more redcoats over here. There are some Spartans, it looks like, over here, unless they're dead, I can't tell. They're dead. Well, some of them look like they're... There's like one alive one. But there's a bunch of redcoats. This should be interesting. Unless they go into the castle. They might try to go into the castle. In which case, there are a few redcoats still there. And some Jedi. Yeah, that'd be suicide. But they might try it anyway. I don't know what they'll do. The orcs are being finished up, it looks like. This is a pretty big siege. Pretty big battle. It's not much of a siege. The siege would just be them sitting outside. This would be an assault. So this is actually just assault. If we're talking in Crusader Kings 2 terms. If you haven't checked out my Crusader Kings 2 series, if you like strategy games, you might like that. It's semi-historical. That's a lot of dead orcs. Look at that. That is just a sea of carnage. Redcoats shooting orcs in the face, because that's what redcoats do. They shoot them. It's a shame they can't use their bayonets and they only have one sort of attack. That's one thing that UEBS needs, multiple attacks. Like, say, in a battle, all the melee guys die, and the melee guys of the enemy get to the archers. Well, the archers just keep shooting them at point-blank range. That's not how it works. That's not how shooting a bow works. You need at least a little bit of range. And, they should be able to at least, like, punch. Even if they don't do too much damage. Or if they do the same amount of damage. Just different animations. And like the redcoats could spear someone with their bayonet. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, the orcs aren't gonna last much longer. Excuse me. And the zombies are going to make their way over. They'll probably attack some of the redcoats. I don't know what they'll do after they break through that. They might try to go into the castle. But they might try to go down and attack the Jedi. And once the Jedi are done down here, they'll just go up and finish off the zombies. Which would be interesting. Yeah, the orcs are almost dead. Most of them are gone, and only a few are left. There are just a couple crescents. Semicircles. Yeah, we got range support right up here. I wonder how accurate they are. I don't think they're very accurate, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but I want to see the zombies up front. That's what I want to see. Come on, game. Let's keep clicking till I see it. Yeah, the orcs are... Oh my god. I want to see the zombies. Where are they? Not those zombies. The ones up front. Are you listening? Guess not. on. Come on! That's not what I want to see. I'll find it myself. Alright, where are they? Are they? And we have literally 0 to 1 FPS. The FPS is going down since we started. Which makes no sense. It should be going up. Alright. Some of them are coming into... Uh-oh. There's a red coat over there. What are they gonna do? Is he gonna fire? Looks like he might. Or is he just gonna be dumb? Are you gonna be dumb, buddy? That is not who I wanted to possess. Come on. What am I? Am I a red coat? I just accidentally jumped off the cliff. Very weird. I don't know what just happened. Orcs have been caught in a pincer maneuver. Oh, those poor orcs. They're going down. They are going down. Cut up by laser swords. Oh, here come the zombies. Nice. This is what I was trying to see earlier. Game. With 0 FPS. I mean, come on. We started off with 5 when all the guys were alive. Do dead people take up more frames per second? I don't know what's going on. Maybe more attacks are happening per second? This video very well might last over an hour. Especially once I add all the intro and the outro stuff. Which is fine. It'll just be the longest UEBS battle I've ever done. I think it might already be. Yeah, I think the previous longest one was 45 minutes. I mean, this is unedited. I might cut stuff out. I don't know. But I probably won't. Probably not. Probably not. There are a lot of zombies still left. Alright, let's look at the numbers. Okay, so Spartans, the humans, have about 300 guys left. They've killed 11,000. That is a lot. I would consider them have already won. Zombies have about 3,000 left, give or take. They've killed about 230. Orcs have no guys left. All the orcs are dead, and they killed about 600. That's zombies, probably, honestly. Along with Jedi and Spartans. You know what I want to see? I want, after the battle, to be able to see each group of units, like Team 1, not Team 1, Squad. The group, you know, like in the menu when you get to put in, like, there are 8 different unit slots. I want to see each slot, what it is, and how many enemies it killed. That may be too hard to do, I don't know. It might be. I remember creating a smaller battle simulator in Project Spark, and it was just for team-based kills. That's how it counted it. Because it just checked to see what the, when a unit died, it checked to see what its killer was, like who killed it. So if a blue guy killed a red guy, then blue team's points would increment by how many it was worth. Or I think it was just kills, so it would just go by 1. So it wouldn't actually check to see what sort of unit killed it, just as long as it was from a certain team. And that just made it easier to do. Just had a global variable for whatever team it was, and that handled that very well. Okay, 0 FPS, seriously. How is that even possible? Ooh, zombies are walking into fire. But the redcoats are getting a bit closer than they probably should. There's dead Jedi down there, about 3 of them. The zombies only really work in large numbers. And even then, they're not overly great. Redcoats are almost like that. They're better than zombies, of course. But they're best in large numbers. Like, larger the numbers, the better. I mean, all units are like that to a certain extent, but redcoats are not very good at individually, because they have a really long reload time. Their health isn't that much. They have, like, what, 200 health? I don't know how much damage they do. But that's when they're able to hit. They can fire a lot of times and not actually hit things. Of course, this close range, they might anyway, but come on. this close of range, they're probably not going to last very long. They might get off 2 shots. At most. Alright, if the catapults can get up there and actually do some damage, they can wipe out a whole bunch of them at once. Yeah, the redcoats are being pretty dumb right there. I don't know why. Maybe they're trying to attack someone that's in the back of the zombies or behind that group, and they keep running into them, and they're like, oh wait, enemy. But the zombies have already locked onto them and are attacking them. And it's too late to run off now, because units don't run. Which is probably a good thing, because it'd be kind of weird if they did. It'd be neat, though, to be able to program sort of like your own AI, just with, like, block-based programming. Like, even if you couldn't do it, like, for individual units, you could just, like, create a AI for a brain. So you could say that if an enemy is so many meters away or so many feet away, you could just tell him to run away a bit. And if he's farther than that, like a rule-based system with, like, tiers. So in priority. So on priority 1, you could say, if an enemy is such and such distance away, run away. And below that, if he is within this, so as long as... So if he's farther than that away, because he's no longer having to run away, but he is closer than, like, whatever his range is, then he will attack. Even if that includes him having to move closer in order to attack. So you can create different AI. That'd be fun. I've seen that before in a game called Isolate, and it's fun to mess around with the AI. I like making my own AI. And then fighting against them and having them fight against each other. It's interesting to watch what happens. I think the printer is about to run again, so if you hear that, that's what it is. Yeah, here it goes. Redcoats are getting slaughtered right there. Just let the Jedi come in and take them all out. Because then they can just tank, while the Redcoats just provide fire. Because Redcoats can't tank. They don't do it very well. Amazing. And my running time is jumping up like several seconds at a time, which is weird. That doesn't happen very often. I guess I'm taxing my system a lot. Which doesn't usually happen. It doesn't usually take up that much power or, like, system performance. Yeah, systems jumping between 95 and 90. It's staying in the 90s, anywhere from 90 to 100%. That might explain what's going on. Cool. I think the file size for this video is about 5 gigabytes right now. That's amazing. That's what it looks like. Almost 6. Because it's almost an hour long. It'll probably be an hour long before, like well over an hour long before it's all done. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, this is a pretty long battle. Maybe I should have put the zombies like on the other side of the orcs. In retrospect. This is about the time when I find out that I've been recording this entire video with my mic off, and there's no audio. Let me check actually. I checked beforehand, but I'm double checking. No, it's good. I've been recording with my mic. If not, I'm just going to upload this video with no voiceover. I'm not doing it again. I have uploaded videos with no game audio recorded, but that was okay. It was just a little quieter. Wedding cuts for dinner? Whatever. That Jedi is being awfully brave, possibly awfully stupid. Bullets are freezing in mid-air. That's a lot of blood right there at the bridge. Some of the blood appears to be levitating. I think we've gone through at least 1 or 2 day-night cycles, which is kind of impressive. We have gone over an hour. Wow. Very interesting. Jedi are running down through the lake trying to get into the zombies. Interesting. They're going around. There's a lot of zombies still left. Let's look at the numbers. Numbers. Alright, so we got 244 humans left, along with 2,695 zombies. Humans have killed about, still 11,000. Zombies, 280. That's just sad zombies. I mean, come on, you could try a little harder. I mean, I suppose they could. Jedi are slicing their way through. This should go a lot faster than the Orcs. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. You may have heard that. Sorry. Yeah. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often, to be honest. And the zombies are not moving very much. Alright. Jedi are still moving forward. Pretty amazing. I mean, I'd be very tired by this point in a battle. Those Jedi are trying to be special. Move along the ridge. Some of those bullets. I guess some redcoats might be down in the water. I don't know. That'd be pretty smart. You could just get down there and start shooting up at the zombies and pick them off. Sounds good. I'm okay with that. The Jedi are trying to move through into the zombies to deal damage, which is also good. Alright, lots more Jedi here than there were earlier. That was like 4 or 5 at most. And they were damaged by Orcs. I mean, these guys were probably damaged by Orcs too. But the other guys had to fight through an entire group of Orcs. And then zombies. I mean, these guys did too. So, I guess it's sort of even. But there are a lot more of them now, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they're about to make their way down to the bridge. Half tempted just to do zombies, but I'm not. No. We've come this far. Why turn back now?